You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Did he do it? The Tupac murder trial blows up. We're coming for you, Combs. Nobody had anything to do with anything. Nobody saw anything. Nobody knows anything after attempts on Tupac Shakur's life.
Yo, it's funny how life plays out. How it plays out and when it plays out. When you look at Nancy Grace, when you look at her face, you look at her eyes, and you hear a voice when she say, Puffy, P Diddy, we coming for you. You can feel that because you can see the courts. They on a mission. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's been going on in the courtroom with the death of Tupac.
Okay, so Joe Scott Morgan, you just heard that Sean Combs was there. Okay, Tupac gets shot in an elevator. Fast forward, he lives. Nobody expected that. Then he gets shot dead. And we know the murder weapon was handed off by Von Zip, who was Sean Combs' right-hand man, his wing man.
Dealing with this old school fool.
I shot up the BMW that Suge Knight used Tupac as a shield.
That ain't true neither, man. That ain't true.
It's not?
Nah.
Why you say that?
That ain't true. I was there. Pop was demised of his own. He was the demise of his own, or his action. He shouldn't have did that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Especially he don't have no business getting involved in that. He ain't had no business doing that.
So when y'all was shooting up the BMW, what was Suge Knight's reaction?
He was getting down, trying to duck. Anybody that got some sense, you know, get down. But he was getting down there. He was trying to get out the way.
So he wasn't trying to grab Tupac?
Nah.
And while y'all was shooting up the BMW, Tupac was trying to get in the backseat?
He just looked like he was breakdancing, and bullets was hitting him.
Who was free. The feds let him go in his participation in Tupac's death. But Keefe D, he decided he wanted to go write a tell-all book. And he wanted to brag about the death of Tupac. But now that profit deal that he had when he decided to go on a world tour trying to make money off of the death of Tupac, well, the feds, they decided to recharge him. And now all the evidence is coming out. There's so much being said. That's why if anybody could sit up there and say right now, free Diddy, and they can't wait to go to the Diddy party, and you listening to this trial, and they're connecting the dots to not only the death of Tupac, but they connecting the dots and showing you in so many ways. Yo, I listened to a little bit of what they said was Kim Porter's book. A lot of people trying to say it's not her book, but I believe it is. I definitely believe it is. And I had to lay down. Because in the pages, it was breaking down how Diddy was sitting up there saying, basically, how he built Big up. And Big was broke. All the records he sold, He was still in debt, still broke. He wasn't living the way he was supposed to be living. And he was trying to get away from Diddy, and Diddy knew it. And Diddy got richer than he's ever been off of the death in the back of not just Biggie, but all the bad boy artists. But niggas still want to party with that man.
Okay, so Joe Scott Morgan, you just heard that Sean Combs was there. Okay, Tupac gets shot in an elevator. Fast forward, he lives. Nobody expected that. Then he gets shot dead. And we know the murder weapon was handed off by Von Zip, who was Sean Combs' right-hand man, his wingman. I want to talk to you about a 40 cal, the 40 cal murder weapon. Hit me.
Actually, today, Nancy, I brought you an example. This is actually a 40 caliber. This is a live round, a 40 caliber round that similar to that he was shot with. And here's one of the casings that I'm referring to. And as you can see, it's absent up top, does not have a projectile in it. This one has been fired. It's been tapped off. So what are we looking for ballistically here? Remember, we still don't have this weapon. This weapon is floating around out there somewhere. And here's the thing. The injuries that he sustained when he was shot, these things, I think, at one level could have been potentially survivable if he had only been hit once. And I'll give you the biggest injury is this round that passed through him, entered right below his right armpit. Remember, he's the passenger in the car. So he raises his hand. He's got a round that passes through here. It traverses from right to left and actually nails his lung. So the lung collapses at this point in time. Not only is he shot in the lung and in the hand, remember, he's got a round that passes actually through his right ring finger. I think that's probably a defensive response where he's raising his hand like this. He's also got a round that passes through his right thigh and up into his bowel. And when you start to get into the bowel, you couple that with the lung, you've got multiple locations where you're bleeding out from. It would have taken a miracle for him to survive, but yet he lingered for 6 days there in that hospital before he was finally pronounced dead.
Still want to party with him, but nevertheless, sitting back and watching, the little details, because I can't be in the courtroom, but watching the little details and seeing justice, I can't even call it that. Analyzing, right? And this is for the people that can relate, that rock with my channel. And this is why y'all been rocking with me for years. When I sit back and I analyze, I'm a street nigga, my nigga. Like a lot of people be like, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. I've been through it. Some of the stuff. When I write my book, I should have been wrote my book. Y'all gonna be like, y'all, there's no way in hell this nigga was involved in so much. Yeah, I know the plays. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I listened to, I'm gonna say this again. I listened to Gloria Valaz, the baby mother of Aaron Hall. Go back and watch that interview. I've actually did lives when I played the whole video for y'all. When she breaks down how she was supposed to be a sacrifice. And Aaron Hall put her in a white dress. And then it was supposed to be a staged fight between gangs and groups. And then between that fight, she gets caught in the middle and she gets poked up. But Tupac saved her a few months before his death. But nevertheless, we sit back and we analyze the night of Tupac's death while he's sitting at the fight. He's standing in the background. Is Orlando, one of the illest killers. He in the background, just lingering, just waiting. Nigga come whisper in Tupac ear, yo, that's the nigga with the chain right there, blah, blah, blah. Tupac goes over there, set it on him, boop, 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 boop. Gets aired out. A few minutes later, That was the trap being set. That was debate. That was debate. And now, damn near 30, 20 years later, there's court cases in court and there's certain things being left out. And you know what's crazy? Not to jump, but I need for y'all to follow me because I'm going to be doing more videos. I need y'all to follow this. The similarities, the setup, the scheme, the way Tupac died, the way Biggie died, the way Nipsey Hussle died, the way King Von died. Wait till we talk about that next. Because there's so much being left out that even the feds is leaving out of the courtroom. But we're going to get to that. Right now, we're going to stick with this. I got to stick to the topic. It's so much in my brain right now. I'm autistic. I'm all over the place. My brain is all over the place. But nevertheless, how y'all feel about this? When it comes to the death of Tupac, y'all feel like Free Diddy? One of our greatest revolutionary rappers ever? Versus one of our predatory, booty bandit, Vaseline wearing. I mean, how y'all feeling? I need for y'all to put it in the comments section. Y'all cool with it? How y'all feeling about it? We lost Pac and gained Puff? We lost Pac and we gained Puff. We lost Pac. We lost Big. And niggas is screaming Free Diddy? My loyalty will forever be with my two favorite rappers. Quiet as kept. That man, he tied up in the court, and his name is tied up in both. Nancy Grace said, "We coming for you." 1, 2, Nancy coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm sorry. I can't skate with that nigga. I can't kick it with that nigga. Like, nah. The level of foulness, you think that goes away? Jalen changed that nigga. It made him angry. He ain't thinking about coming home being a better man. That nigga thinking about coming home and getting revenge. The only problem is he can't get revenge on the powers that be. He ain't that powerful. All they do is lock him back up and throw away the key again. That nigga hang out and throw parties with the niggas that's on that Epstein list. How he gonna take them down when the president couldn't do nothing about them? Now don't let that go over your head. It is what it is. Stay tuned for my next video. They ain't sending out my notifications and niggas is trying to sabotage my YouTube page. Putting bots on it and all types of stuff. So y'all make sure y'all check. Y'all gotta check. They ain't gonna send the notifications out. Y'all gotta type in my name and fully type it in. It is what it is. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.